Okay, welcome all. Welcome to Financial Freedom. Today we are going to learn consolidation part 2. So last time on Monday, we learned about two types of consolidation. We learned about rectangle and triangles. And while discussion, we also found one triangle, which we all can see what happens in coming days. So today we are going to talk about two more consolidations. Little difficult to find, but good to know, good to learn. They are very powerful. So you should be having knowledge of those consolidations so that you'll be able to spot it. So those consolidations are head and shoulder and cup and handle. So let me share with you how they will look theoretically, and then I'll share with you how they will look practically. So theoretically speaking, now when we are imagining about a head and shoulder, so let's say this is a shoulder, this shoulder, then head, and this is the shoulder. So if someone is wearing a gown and he's going ahead of a, not gown, like something covering his head, this is the hood he is having, and maybe some coat or something, overcoat with a head cover. This is how he will appear from behind, right? So this will be the shoulder one, this will be the head, and this will be the shoulder two. Correct? Raincoat. Yes, Anurag is saying raincoat. Yes, perfect example of a raincoat. If someone is wearing a raincoat and little bit fluffy, then this is how it will look. So you will have a shoulder, you will have a head, and one more shoulder. Correct? How many of you can imagine? Yes? Okay. Now, what happens is, since we are more learning towards buy side, I'll take a buy side example. Now, this is the head and shoulder. Now, let's reverse it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse this. So, when something appears like this, okay, now like Shirshasana we do, right? Yoga, we do Shirshasana on the head. So can you imagine that this is the shoulder, this is the head, and this is the shoulder? The person is doing Shirshasana. Yes, no? Everyone okay? So we are interested because we are on. Okay. So since we are interested to know when to buy, then we are looking for something like this. We are looking for head and shoulder like this. So this should be a price will go down, come up, again go down, come up, again go down, and it will go up. So this is the head and shoulder pattern. Now, what is a cup and handle pattern? So cup and handle pattern is something like this. You have a cup and then you have a handle like this. Okay, so I'll remove head and shoulder right now. And this is our cup and handle pattern. So can everyone imagine this is the cup and this is the handle? So this is a cup and handle. This also forms in the price. Before we go further, nowadays I'm seeing some patterns which are something like handle and cup. So we have a handle and we have a cup. So these formations are also visible nowadays. Earlier, maybe I was not looking, and nowadays I'm able to find these patterns and I'm able to trade them. So before we go ahead, let's see how to trade head and shoulders and cup and handle, and then we'll see some practical examples. So as we have seen, this is the shoulder. It goes up, head and shoulder. So those who have joined late, imagine a person is doing shirshasana. So this is the shoulder, this is head, and this is the second shoulder. And the at the head, this is the neckline, right? Where is the neck? uh, uh, at this level. So this is the neckline. Whenever the price will cross and close above the neckline with a volume, with a decent volume, we'll call that it as a occurred a breakout. Once the breakout occurs, how far it will go? You have to measure from the head. Sorry. You have to measure from the bottom of the head till the neckline. What is the distance? Then pick up that distance and keep that distance here. So let's say this equal to this. Then when the neckline is broken from the second shoulder, the price closes here, it is most likely to reach here. So that is our target. Now, since we are making an exit plan in profit is this. So exit plan in stop loss, let's say it does not trigger and starts going down, where we should exit? Our exit should be the distance, second shoulder distance. This is our stop loss. So this is how the head and shoulder target, exit on profit, exit on loss will work. I'll show you for the cup and handle, and then we'll also go to the practical world. Okay. Now cup and handle, again, it is something like head and shoulder only, without this shoulder missing on that side. Okay, so something like this. This is cup and handle. This is the, you can say, the line above. If it crosses here, closes above this line, then the target is equal to the depth of the cup. You take the depth of the cup and keep it here. This will be your target for exiting with profit. And this is, if after entry, if it falls down, you have to exit if it closes below the handle, below the level of the handle. If it closes, you have to exit. Cup and handle is like this. Nowadays we are having handle and cup, and then there is a breakout. Then again, target is the depth of the cup and stop loss is the handle of the cup. Okay, so let's go and see some examples. Let me delete. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have much of the snapshots for this. I have two examples to share with you people. So I'll be sharing those two examples with you. So now, first of all, the first example which I have readily available with me is, this is the ICICI Prudential life insurance example. Now, if you see here, this is a weekly chart. Okay, this is ICICI Prudential life insurance weekly chart. Now, this is one curve. This is the shoulder. The head is going little bit below the shoulder, and this is the second shoulder. So shoulder 1, head, shoulder 2. This is the neckline. Neckline is broken here. We'll see what is the target. So I'm putting back the picture. Sorry for too many lines. I'll just remove few lines for better viewing. Okay, let me remove this also. So now this is the shoulder, head, shoulder. I'll remove and try to imagine. So when you are looking at the price, something like this will be seen. So when you are observing. You have to observe and imagine. If it falls like this, you have to imagine like this. This becomes head and shoulder. What is the target? Target is see, here is the depth. So this is the neckline. This line is crossing at the neck, at the head. So this is the neckline. From neckline, how deep is the head? We measure that. It is 233 points. This 233 points we keep at the breakout point. This is the point where we'll keep the 233 points. From the breakout, the ICICI Prudential is likely to reach till 847. That is 37% increase from the neckline. So right now it has traveled 50%. Maybe in another, by expected, maybe another 1 or 2 months, it is likely to reach its target. Now, second example is Arvind Limited. Now, this is an example on a daily time frame. Again, like I said earlier, this is sort of handle and cup, and then breakout happens. How far it will go? You have to measure the depth of the cup. This is the depth of the cup, 79 points. You keep at the breakout point, that is the top of the cup. This is the target. As you can see, this reached the target. From here to here, it reached the target. So we are good here. Then we have Kitex. Kitex again is a weekly chart. Weekly chart, we have to see. This is the weekly chart for Kitex. This is the cup, handle, breakout, how far it will go. Let's see. If we start measuring from here, measure from here to here, 151 points. We'll keep it at the breakout here. This is the breakout point. Already it has come up quite far. So it is likely to go some more points, maybe 432, it is likely to go. So this is how Kitex will look like. Then we have latent view again. This is cup, this is handle formation. Now, if you see from the depth is around 310 to 550, somewhere around 230 points, 550 plus 230, so 750, roughly 750 it will go. So 200 points it will go. Then we have Wipro. Wipro again, this is the cup, this is the handle. There was a breakout, it has come back, but it has not still gone below the stop loss. So we are good. If someone has taken the trade, he is good. Wipro again, there is a bounce back. So this is the cup and handle. So these two patterns I wanted to share with you today. Any questions on this pattern? I'll allow you to unmute and then you can ask the questions. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Samir sir, this is Vamsi. So how do we estimate the timeline on when this will touch the next high? Is there a way for that?
Yes. It is like what we have seen over the period is that the consolidation time it takes. Let's say, for example, ICICI Prudential, or let's take Arvind because ICICI is still going. up. Let's take Arvind Mills and then let's take the daily time frame. So the duration, how much it took for consolidation. What does it mean? That means from here till the breakout. So as you can see, how many days, working days it took? 55.
55 bars, yeah.
So you divide by 2, how much you'll get? 25 plus 2, 3, 28 days, right? So let's make it 28 days. Okay. Now 28 is roughly half of 55. Let's keep it here at the place of breakout. And you will see that almost almost within 28 days, it reached the target. So half of the consolidation time.
Okay, half. Okay, okay.
Half
That's
of
a
the
good.
how much time it took to consolidate. So that much time it will, that much or little less than that. It will take, or that is a rough estimate. Okay, don't take it as a guiding principle that it will reach in that much time. Roughly, it will reach in that much time.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not of something law that it has to reach. Roughly, it will reach. Like even ICICI Prudential, we have. So if that is like where I have marked. Okay, so based on that, see 27th Jan 25. See, nowadays things are moving very fast, so it is going up very fast. But in normal circumstances, ICICI Prudential would reach 847 by January only. It will take 2-3 months, but nowadays the stocks are moving so fast that it can achieve target earlier also. But as per calculation, it should take 27 Jan.
Yes. So the reason why I'm asking is, so there are some stock which you already know, like say Reliance was a range bound stock for almost like 7 years, right?
Uh-huh.
So how do we escape those kind of traps?
Mm, but why would you buy Reliance in the first
Well, I'm
place?
just saying Reliance is an example. So
For that example only, I'm asking you a question. If you are taking that as example, or you take any example.
hmm.
But my next question is, why would you like to buy a company like Reliance?
Yeah, then it's the fundamental view. Then it's not a technical view. Okay.
No, even
Okay.
fundamental, I would ask you, why you would like to buy Reliance?
Okay. Because there has to be some kind of I mean, see, these are all aggressive stocks, right? So there should be some defensive stocks in the portfolio, is what I felt.
Agreed, but why? Why Reliance? Let's say you name me one defensive stock and justify that.
No, I've just quoted. I don't have Reliance anyway in my portfolio, but I'm
Okay.
just
No,
asking.
see,
And
I'm sorry for
similarly, ITC, for example. Say,
I'm really,
okay, let's take HDFC, sir. HDFC is there like is in the range bound for like past like 3 years, right?
correct.
Uh, so I don't know. Nobody can guess how long it will be in that range. So I'm just trying to figure out: is there a way to escape the trap of that range bound stocks?
Uh, See, that's what my question is. When we talk about HDFC or Reliance or anything, those will be range bound, because if you go and see what has been their growth path year over year, correct. So if their like year over year growth is 15-20%, they will be range bound. They'll not move that much.
So, for example, sir, there. I mean, since we're talking of HDFC, I'll keep my discussion short in the interest of time with other people. HDFC is like grown by 3x in the last 3 years, say 3 years or 4 years. Even if we exclude the merger, still it's grown by 3x, but the stock did not grow by so there is I felt there is a potential there. Is
Yes, yes.
that's my
Yes, I will not deny it. HDFC has a lot of potential. HDFC is bound to break. So if you are holding HDFC, you can as well think of holding HDFC, because now if you see weekly or let's say monthly, it has been in this range for quite some time now. Okay. So anytime it breaks, this is 1297, like 1300 to 1700. At least there is a possibility of 400 points here. So
Yeah.
you can think of holding, but when it will break, it's a big question. So what happens is, normally the trading style which I follow is, I don't buy it when it is doing like this. I buy it when it breaks out. As simple as that.
Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to know. That's the
Huh.
style. Okay.
So what I do is I wait patiently for it to break out. Once it breaks out, then we can ride the wave. I don't have patience for 2 to 3 years, 4 years to hold on to it till it breaks out. Once it breaks, once I see the consolidation, once it breaks out, then I'll buy. So that is how I'm little impatient in that way. So that is how I do it. So it's individual style. Now going forward, like we last week, last Monday, we learned about Bajaj Finserv. Similar pattern I found in Bajaj Finance. So this I am sharing with everyone who is attending the program today. What do you see here? Anyone? Any guess?
Is a breakout expected, sir?
No,
There's
but
a
what is the figure here?
I think it's triangle. I think.
It's triangle pattern, right? So yes, so it is a triangle pattern. It went up, went down, went up, went down. So it is bouncing in the triangle. Let's say if it goes up, then it is like we can expect. So if you measure the maximum distance, it is roughly around 3000 points from bottom, from this point to this point. If we keep this here, then we can expect, once it breaks out, we can expect it to go till 10,000. So 3,000, roughly 37% here. That is one thing. If you want to go little aggressive, कि यार नहीं ठीक है, I want to go little aggressive, then these are the tops. So please take a note. This is a weekly chart, and these are the tops here forming. If you want to go little aggressive, कि नहीं मैं, I don't want to wait till the breakout of the triangle, you can buy above the top of this here, the tops which are forming roughly. अपन अगर ले लें इसको, तो once it crosses 7450 at this level on a weekly basis, so any Friday it crosses above this, then also a chance can be taken कि हाँ चलो ठीक है, हो सकता है चले जाएगा ऊपर. So with limited risk, once it crosses above, you can take that. So this also you can keep in your radar. Whenever the breakouts happen, you can trade. So this is one thing which we can observe in going days. Second is Tata ELXI. Again, this is on weekly basis. This is again a triangle, right? Top, bottom, and it has gone. It went this week till here. Long week is there. So it has not closed above the triangle line. It went up, came back on a weekly basis. Will I be interested in this? Not right now. I will be interested in this triangle only if it crosses this line, because that gives me higher probability of success. That is 9198 or 9200, we can call. Around 9200, it should close on any given Friday, because this is a weekly chart. On any given Friday, we have to observe it Friday to Friday. So on a Friday, it should close above this 9200. If it closes above 9200, how far it will go? Again, if you measure from here till here, it has a potential of 5050, 5088%. Wow. Yeah. So if it says, so it says. So if we see from a triangle, the target is somewhere here. We are waiting for it to close above the high. So let's say from here, 9200. ठीक है, once it closes above 9200, it has got a potential of reaching till 13,000 whatever. Like Vamsi asked how many days it will take to reach there. Conservatively, if we measure from here to here, let's say it is taking a breakout 109 bars. Let's divide it to 55 bars. Okay, so conservative estimate, we can say that okay, almost 1 year it will take to reach there. That is a conservative estimate. It can go up further also, it can go and hit the stop loss also, we don't know. We can only estimate. So this is one more trade which has come up, so I thought I'll share with you all today. Okay, so that's it for today. Second portion was limited. So any questions, please ask.
Sir, FinServ, you have given sir study.
हाँ,
So can we say it is broken?
नहीं, Friday we have to check. Now today is Wednesday only, na?
Okay, so weekly basis.
Because this is weekly chart, it has to break on a weekly basis. Like it has to cross the previous top, then only it is a higher probability trade.
Okay.
देख लेते हैं
But
ना,
because
तो ऐसा क्या है, अभी देख लेते हैं ऐसा. We can check it.
Yeah. 1725 or something, I think, is a
Yeah.
good. This one.
Okay, so Jatin is saying Yatra online, we'll check that also. So here we go. See, what we discussed that day was on Monday, that once it closes above this level on a Friday, ठीक है, तो
Okay.
आज तो ये ऊपर जाके वापस नीचे आ गया. It has crossed the triangle, no doubt about it. But to be very sure, we will wait for it to cross this 1725. Let it close above this line, and then we'll enter.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
And sir, this cup patterns or head and shoulder, like, is there any screener, sir, we can use?
No, as such, there is no screener.
Okay.
Like whatever is available free, nothing is there. Maybe people from software background can develop something.
Yeah, it is actually hard actually to develop. There are some screeners, but they are not that much perfect. I tried actually.
Okay, so let's go to Yatra online. So let's say Yatra online limited. So डेली में है क्या कोई पैटर्न इसमें? Jitin, what pattern is there in this?
Maybe trend line consolidation break, I think he's looking for.
ये ट्रायंगल ब्रेकआउट नहीं, ट्रायंगल तो मुझे नहीं नजर आ रहा है इन दिस. So what is okay? What Yatra? So I'm not able to see any triangle here. So we'll let it go. Okay, so we are planning to discuss trailing stop loss today. No, we are not. Will not discuss trailing stop loss. We'll cover it in the next class. Pakka PAKKA Limited. Okay, let's see Pakka Limited. कुछ मिल जाए शायद हमको. ये कौन सा स्टॉक है यार पक्का? What do they do?
Sir, the recyclable like paper and cups and other packing materials they do. Sir. Yeah.
Okay, so daily पे तो नहीं नजर आ रहा है triangle. It's not a triangle. At least it should take 1 month or more. अभी इस पे तो नहीं है. So let's go ahead. Bajaj Finserv is likely to go up. See, that's what technical analysis is all about, right? It will tell us what is possibility. So that the India Mart Intermesh, sir, please check. Okay, India Mart. Okay, let's see. This is the final. Intermesh. Okay, so this is, it's in consolidation, yes, but uh, let's see on a weekly basis. Mhm. No, it's consolidation, yes. So don't take any trade as of now. It's into very like it's, it should look beautiful also to our eyes. It trade the patterns which you can easily recognize. As soon as you see, you should be able to recognize. हाँ, ये triangle है, ये है. If it is too much hazy, don't trade that, because that may not give very clean breakout.
There's
Okay.
a cup and handle system in the India market.
Mm, वो फिट करना पड़ेगा. Cup and handle on a weekly chart, we can say. If we take maybe weekly chart, yes, we can take it that way. This is cup and handle sort of thing. पर handle बहुत बड़ा है, वो proportion में नहीं है. So it's not in the proportion of the cup, right? The handle itself is also very big. So maybe triangle formation we can take on a weekly chart if you want to take it that way. So if we take it this way, let's say, and this is the triangle. We are trying to somehow fit something on this. You can say yes. So let's see क्या होता है this way or um, let's consider it as a triangle only. So that will be better. Okay. Okay, so now people can check and send the patterns to me. Okay, I have told how to draw it, then they can come up.
सर
Yeah, please go ahead.
सर जैसे अभी हम देख रहे हैं कि मार्केट अभी ऑल टाइम हाई पे है
हाँ हाँ
और हमने अभी डिस्कस करा था जैसे बजाज फिंसर वाला केस,
हाँ हाँ
तो अगर ब्रेकआउट हो जाता है
हाँ हाँ
और उसी टाइम पे मार्केट में भी करेक्शन आ जाता है,
हाँ हाँ.
तो उस टाइम पे हमें क्या करना चाहिए?
हमने स्टॉप लॉस का भी तो प्रोविजन कर रखा हो ना उसमें. जैसे हम ये है, जैसे हम अगर वो ट्रेड ले रहे हैं तो हम
जी
स्टॉप लॉस के लिए भी तो रेडी है ना. हमने मतलब अगर हमने प्रॉफिट के लिए कोई ट्रेड ले रहे हैं तो हमने स्टॉप लॉस हमारा ये है, अगर इसके नीचे गिरता है तो हम एग्जिट कर जाएंगे उसमें
ओके.
लॉस लेके.
नहीं नहीं, मेरा क्वेश्चन सर ये था कि जैसे जो पैटर्न है, क्या
हाँ.
ये इंडिसेस पे ड्रिवन होता है या कुछ स्टॉक्स जैसे ऐसे भी होते हैं जिनका इंडिसेस ऊपर जाए नीचे जाए कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है?
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता कि वो फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. उन पर डेफिनेटली फर्क पड़ेगा. उनका वो स्पीड जो है ऊपर जाने की रुक जाएगी. हो सकता है वो भी थोड़े बहुत नीचे जाएंगे. ऐसा नहीं होता है कि बिल्कुल ही इम्पैक्ट नहीं होगा. इमोशनल इम्पैक्ट तो होता ही है. जो उसमें
ओके.
ट्रेड कर रहे हैं वो शायद बाय ना करे, वो थोड़े दिन रुक जाए, या जो इमोशनली ये सोचें कि यार अभी मार्केट गिर रहा है तो मैं बेच दूं इसको और थोड़ा प्रॉफिट कमा लूं, तो इम्पैक्ट होता है. और
ओके.
ये कोई गारंटी नहीं है कि ट्रायंगल है तो इतना ऊपर जाएगा ही ब्रेकआउट के बाद. ये प्रोबेबिलिटी का गेम
ओके.
है ना. तो प्रोबेबिलिटी में हमको दोनों प्रोबेबिलिटी देके चलनी पड़ती है कि ये ऊपर जाएगा तो उतना जाएगा, अगर नहीं जाएगा तो हमको एग्जिट में नीचे यहाँ पे हम एग्जिट कर लेंगे बस.
एंड सर जब आप बोलते हैं कि एक अच्छे वॉल्यूम के साथ ब्रेकआउट होना चाहिए,
हाँ.
तो वो मतलब एक अच्छा वॉल्यूम हम किस सेंस में, मतलब कितना हम उसको?
रिलेटिवली, ये रिलेटिव चीज होती है. अच्छा वॉल्यूम एक रिलेटिव होता है. अब जैसे यहाँ पे अगर मैं इसको जूम इन करूं तो ये जो है 25 जुलाई का, ये आप ये बार देख रहे हैं ना, बिल्डिंग.
जी.
अब ये अच्छा वॉल्यूम है, करेक्ट. रिलेटिवली अच्छा वॉल्यूम है. आजू बाजू के लोग, रिलेटिविटी है कि मतलब अभिषेक बहुत स्मार्ट दिखता है तो मतलब उसके आजू बाजू में लोग जो है उससे थोड़े कम स्मार्ट दिखते हैं.
ओके
तो ये रिलेटिविटी होती है हमेशा। तो वैसे ही वॉल्यूम की भी रिलेटिविटी होती है कि ये एक अच्छा वॉल्यूम जो है रिलेटिव टू
मीन्स
एडजेसेंट।
अगर ब्रेकआउट होगा तो हमें एक क्लियर कट वॉल्यूम हाई दिखेगा ही दिखेगा, ऐसा तो
जरूरी
हमेशा ही
नहीं है,
नहीं।
जरूरी नहीं है, हो तो बहुत अच्छा है, हो तो बहुत अच्छा
ओके
है
ओके
है ना।
थैंक यू
मतलब हो सकता है वो एक दो दिन के बाद दिखे, बट जरूरी नहीं कि उसी टाइम पे दिखे, हो सकता है अगले दिन अगले वीक में दिखे, बट अगर वो
ओके
साथ में
ओके
हो तो बहुत अच्छा है।
ओके ओके सर थैंक यू।
ओके, थैंक यू। Anurag, this pattern will work on 5 minutes, 50 minutes, 1 hour, whatever time frame you want to see. You can see this. Okay. Okay, great. So I hope everyone learned something new today, enjoyed. So thank you so much for joining today. Latent view, week or day, sir? ये समझ नहीं आया। Latent view, right? The latent view, what I showed today. That was weekly. That is weekly. Okay. So great. Thank you so much for joining. See you on coming Friday. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.